Do you guys believe in aliens? Personally, I believe in aliens because I think it'd be kind of crazy if we were the only intelligent life in the universe. I think just the fact that we exist means there's probably some other intelligent species alive in a different galaxy somewhere. I'm not like super hard set on that though. If there's like proof that we're alone in the universe, which is very depressing, I'll probably take it, you know, if it's like actual proof. But with the universe being infinite, I really don't see a way that there's no other intelligent alien life somewhere in the universe. It's probably somewhere we can't get to, at least at the moment, but it probably exists somewhere. And apparently recently a UFO crashed in Las Vegas. Here is the clip. Yeah, it's like a green glowing orb that they cited as a UFO. And then somebody also said this in the interview. They said
9 foot, 10 foot tall. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes.
They have big eyes. They're like 9 to 10 feet tall. This is a classic lmao Martian, whatever you call them. You know, like the traditional aliens that we think of when we think of aliens. The big green guys or the short green guys who have huge eyes. That is what we think of when we think of aliens. Now, I do think aliens might exist. Okay, I think that is entirely plausible. But I also believe that they probably wouldn't look anything like we imagine them to look. They would be something that we probably would never think of. And like, I'm not a scientist, so I'm gonna say some things that might just not be correct with our current understanding of science, but we're carbon-based life forms. And I'm pretty sure that one's just a fact. And we kind of assume that aliens would also be like carbon-based life forms, kind of similar to us. And I think with how big the universe is, they could just be anything. Like, they don't have to be carbon-based life forms, right? So I'm always a little skeptical when people say they've seen aliens and they look like depictions that we've created, because I just don't think they're gonna look like that. I think that's people's brains playing tricks on them, showing them what they want to see. I think people assign way too much credit to their memory. Like, I don't know if you know this, but every time you remember something, you rewrite the memory. All of your memories are not accurate. I'm sorry to tell you. There are some more accurate than others, but pretty much everything you remember probably didn't happen the way you remember it. That's why witness testimony is not very reliable at all, because people think they saw things they didn't see. It's just not a reliable form of evidence. And a witness also said this: I looked at it in the eyes and my body just froze, like having sleep paralysis. He had a weird looking face, big feet and big shiny eyes and a big mouth. Again, this looks just like an lmao alien. I can hear its loud, deep breathing and its stomach kept moving. It would just stare at me. And seconds later, I could move again. I think it's kind of funny that this guy said in the sentence, it was like having sleep paralysis, showing us that he probably has had sleep paralysis before, which means this could just be some weird form of sleep paralysis. Like, don't get me wrong, I am totally gonna be on board if aliens like crash landed the earth or something. We actually have like real proof. Like, if there was a video that came out tomorrow that was just concrete proof that aliens are real, I'm on that train, okay? I like the idea that aliens exist. I think they do exist. And I think it would be really cool if I got to see that in my lifetime. But it's just too convenient. I saw this thing that was humanoid. Why is it humanoid? Why would a different species on a different planet evolve to be humanoid? Like, sure, maybe it is something that is like beneficial, but like, I don't know. I think it'd be really cool to have like 8 arms. That would be really beneficial. But we don't. Like, maybe the aliens would have 8 arms because it'd be a very useful thing to have. And if they're advanced enough to get to our planet from a different galaxy, they are way more evolved than us. So I would expect them to be better than us physically. On the 911 call, they also said they're not human. 100% they're not human. I swear to God, it's not a joke. It's actually real. No, I don't think this person was joking. I think this person genuinely did see something that wasn't human. I'm not gonna say that they're lying or making it up for like attention, right? Because they literally were unnamed. I really do think this person saw this. And out of all the conspiracy theories, aliens are not a harmful conspiracy theory at all. It is a totally chill one. But personally, I just don't see it. It's all too convenient. Like, it looks like aliens that we've made up. It's humanoid. It has a face like a human. I really just think that if aliens do exist, we probably have no idea what they look like. I would be really surprised if they just looked like people, like they were humanoid and they had like a similar facial structure and everything like that. Because it's like, I don't know, if they were an alien species that could travel across the galaxy, I feel like they would do some insane genetic engineering. This is my schizo brain starting to talk, but like, I don't know, 8 arms, a bigger brain, you know, like 8 eyes, why not? Like, these would all be useful things. Like, wouldn't it be cool if you could see behind you? That would be super cool. And if a different species from a different galaxy was advanced enough to get to our planet, they totally can genetically engineer themselves. Like, absolutely. They're either cyborgs or genetically enhanced. They're like, for real. Because if they can get from a galaxy that is thousands upon thousands of light years away to our galaxy They have some insane technology. And then again, this guy described it as sleep paralysis and then gave symptoms of sleep paralysis. Like, this dude might have been on something. I mean, it is Vegas, right? Or maybe this dude was sleep deprived and he slipped into some kind of sleep state. Like, there's a lot of opportunities for error here. And another thing is too, with how many alien sightings there apparently are, and there's a lot. If the aliens were real and we actually had met them before and it wasn't some, like, you know, top government secret, I would expect to have like some hard proof by now. It's like Bigfoot. Like, if Bigfoot was real, with how many people are looking for Bigfoot, there's a show about it. I feel like we'd have pictures of Bigfoot. I feel like we know what Bigfoot is. But the fact that this many people have looked for Bigfoot and no one has found Bigfoot probably means that Bigfoot is not real. Sorry to burst your bubble. And this story about a UFO landing in Vegas is pretty much piggybacking off of this story about a guy in Congress, or a guy who testified for Congress, my bad, saying that we have non-human origin aircraft, and he said it under oath. So, like, people generally take it kind of seriously. Personally, I think it's possible. I'm not saying it's not. But at the same time, I don't really trust the under oath thing. It is more serious than somebody just saying it, for sure. But you gotta show me proof, dude. I'm not gonna believe you till you show me proof. Aliens and UFOs has just been talked about too much to the point where it's like, unless you have actual proof, I'm not gonna believe you. Because if aliens actually landed on Earth, we would have videos. Everyone has a phone. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone. 85% of the Earth has a cell phone. If aliens land somewhere, there's gonna be video proof. We have cameras everywhere. And as I said earlier, if aliens are real, I'd like to see them before I die, right? But at the same time, if aliens are real and they get to a very high point of their civilization where they have way better technology than us, there is nothing stopping them from just, you know, killing us. Like, comparatively, we're probably ants if they're that advanced. Because if they can fly for different galaxies, we are like literally cavemen comparatively. Like, our nukes are scary to us, but like to an alien civilization that can travel from different galaxies, it's probably just child's play. It's probably like the easiest thing in the world to deal with. Like, maybe it still causes some kind of damage, but I don't know. If they can fly from a galaxy that's thousands and thousands of light years away within a reasonable time frame, they are probably crazy advanced. They probably have some crazy technology. It says in the second header right here that they didn't detect a hint of a hoax. And it's like, I agree. There probably is no hoax because this guy probably actually saw this thing. That doesn't mean it's real. Okay, people see stuff all the time that's not real. Like, there's a reason we call certain things on Twitter schizo posting. Some people see things that don't exist. And I don't know if you guys have ever tried a psychedelic or like smoke weed or something, but like, you can see things and hear things. The first couple times I tried the green leaf, I would hear auditory hallucinations. It stopped after a while because I just got used to having it in my system. But like, I used to hear auditory hallucinations. They weren't real. I kind of knew that because I would go and check and see if something actually happened, and no, nothing was there. Nothing occurred. I haven't gotten them in a long time, but I used to have them. So it's like, I'm fully aware of like what your brain can do and play tricks on you with. So unfortunately, we probably have not found aliens yet. I wish we did. I think it'd be cool, but it's just all too convenient. Like, it's humanoid. It looks like the things that we made up. It's somehow left without anybody getting video of it, even the street cameras. And the shining light was green, because green means alien creature, because that's what we've determined alien creatures are, green. Why would aliens be green? There is no basis in reality for that at all, because we have never met an alien. It's just all too convenient to like what we want aliens to be. I'm sorry, guys. This ain't it this time. But what do you think? Do you think the aliens are real this time? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, @Spattins1. Click the Android sound, check out more of my content, and have a good one.